hardback.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. We're just in the middle of talking about children's
Hi,
book
everybody.
writing children's books and books and writing and illustrating children's books. We have two children's book authors and illustrators right here. Mary from Pittsburgh Artist Studio. Her link is down below. And she has her own channel called Pittsburgh Artist Studio. And we have Uncle Dave, and he does not have a YouTube channel, but you can look him up.
Yeah,
You
I
can
do.
Google him, and you'll find Uncle Dave. He's an award-winning children's book author and illustrator. Everybody, check him out. So we're right in the middle of a conversation. So let's keep going.
Yeah, you can look. You can find me on YouTube.
Yeah, all you have to do is Google Uncle Dave. You
Oh
don't
my
even need
God!
his last name.
Yeah, Uncle
You don't
Dave
need his
Howard,
last name.
Uncle Dave.
And you'll find him.
Yeah, Uncle Dave Howard, Uncle Dave's books, Uncle Dave's art studio. You'll find me. I do have a YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. I've been writing and illustrating children's books for about 12 years now.
Wow.
And I have my own studio down here in New Kensington, which is near Pittsburgh. And I teach pottery, stained glass, painting, drawing, creative writing. We also have some other cool classes here. We have like Bob Ross classes down here. I also teach creative writing here as well. So basically, we have all kinds of fun art down here. But I use Amazon all the time for my children's books. I know that they just started doing hardback on Amazon, and that's where you need to have more pages. The paperbacks, you can still get away with minimum of 24 pages with the paperback. And even with that, I have my ways of cheating the 24 pages. Like if you use copyright pages about the author, title
we
page,
do that.
You could fudge that around if you only have 20 pages. But I've been writing, illustrating children's books for 12 years now, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of doing children's books down here. I've even won a couple awards for my books: USA Best Books, International Best Books, Mom's Choice Awards, all 9 yards.
I'm gonna contact you.
You gotta. Yeah, Mary, like I said, whenever you were at that craft show, you were in my backyard, Mary.
I know.
You were in my backyard, Mary.
I'm not that. It's not really a backyard, but it's not far, but it's far
about
enough.
10 minutes. But when you were at that craft show, you were 10 minutes from my studio. In fact, like I said, I'm going to invite you down to my next craft show in May. We're having a craft show May 14th. If you want to sign up, sell whatever you want to sell, plus the children's books, whatever you want to sell.
Hi, Grayscale.
Oh yeah, Mary, you could be selling your children's books at those fairs.
Yeah.
Not just t-shirts.
Yep. They sell very good at craft shows.
Do they really? Well, that's interesting. I don't know. Hers is 15 because she donates. I mean, I get a little bit of this, and she donates. Each one has a special charity that she donates to. So this one in the COVID, let's see. Oh, did she not donate to that? Let's see. Maybe that's why I couldn't remember. One was to cancer, Alex's lemonade stand. Which one was this?
Hello, Charlene and Grayscale Painting. And Grayscale Painting says, hello, Uncle Dave.
Hi.
But I know that she did. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Young Adult Survivors. That was that one for Halloween. This one was, let's see, she did Safe Place. So that was a Safe Place. And then, of course, this one was Alex's Lemonade Stand, because we both had people in our lives that, well, she had two people. I just had one that had leukemia. So this went to Alex's Lemonade Stand. So she donates $1 to every organization who buys whoever buys a book.
My first one, I donate $1 per book to SIDS research. My niece died of SIDS when she was only 2 months old.
wow.
So I donate some money to that research as well.
Wow.
But yeah, I occasionally I do stuff like that on the side myself, and that's one of the reasons why I go by Uncle Dave. It's all in the memory of my my great niece who died when she was only 2 months old.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit before Thanksgiving too. That was way back in 2009. That feels like forever.
Yeah.
But that's whenever my first book came out was 2009, and I've been writing them like crazy ever since.
That's nice. Well, it takes me forever to do this because I'm doing a million other things.
You and me both, Mary.
Yeah, my kids have me strung out in different directions. Plus my own stuff that I like to do, So.
I think it's been a long time since you guys seen some pottery demonstrations. So I will be doing pottery while you guys do whatever you guys do.
Okay, I like the new things that you've been making. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on my.
But Uncle Dave, you illustrate your own children's book. Is that right? You write it and
I write and illustrate. Yep. I also illustrate for other authors as well. I have probably, I want to say at least 25 books ish that I have either written, illustrated, or illustrated for other authors. So there's a lot of books out there with my name on it. You can probably find a lot of them on Amazon. Just when you go to Amazon, just search Uncle Dave Howard. You will find a bunch of books with my name on it. You could, like I said, you could find me on Google, Uncle Dave Howard, Uncle Dave's Art Studio, Uncle Dave's Books. There's so much stuff about me out there on the internet, which is a good thing because I think all the stuff on the internet is good.
Yes, well, about you anyways. That's
about me. So I'm gonna get you a roll. I'm gonna get you down onto my table, and I'm gonna get a lump of clay, and we'll play in the clay.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he made some really cool coffee cup. I don't know what that other thing was. But it was really neat too.
And I'm creating designs for two hand created cards I have to send out every month to two of my channel members. I'm gonna do autumn. I'm doing Magical's background, and then on top I'm doing texture paste that's very metallic. This metallic texture paste through a stencil of autumn leaves and autumn leaves.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, guys, there's the stuff that a kit little set for when you want to create patina, the patina effect. And so then some of I don't always want to create a patina effect, but well, maybe I could on this. I could make the leaf have a patina effect. So it comes from Prima Marketing, and it comes. I don't use it that often, so I just want to use it more often. And yeah, the patina, the green. Wait a minute, what's that? Brown, aqua. Do I have it? All three? 1, 2, 3.
There it is.
Whoops.
What happened?
My clay fell off the wheel, guys.
Rust effect.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not the patina effect. It's the rust effect. Here I have the patina one. Okay.
All right.
Okay, there's the clay.
It's the under live pressure of doing it live. All right. Try not to do that again.
Did it fly off?
Yeah,
it flew off the bat.
Oh, I'm horrible at the wheel. I tried the wheel. I tried to learn it, but I could never master it. I tried. I took classes in it. I could never master it. And my hands are not strong. I don't feel. Yeah, I think you really need strong hands.
Yeah.
That helps if you have strong hands.
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
Good. Yeah, in class, in my senior year of college, I did take ceramics. I think I took beginner ceramics. I'm not sure if I took intermediate. Then I've taken how to throw on the wheel at one of the local art centers many years ago. And then we did raku firing one one time. That
Ooh.
came out, that had cool effects on it. The raccoon firing.
There's Jaden. Hi, Jaden.
Oh, hi, Jaden.
Hi, Charlene. I don't
Thank you
think
for
I know
joining us.
Charlene. She's a new person here.
And Starlene and Rosalie. Rosalie is a great art channel. She lives in the United States, but she's Filipino. Hi.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to learn how to do pottery, they could come on down to Uncle Dave's Art Studio. You could check me out online if you want to make an appointment.
But do you teach online? Do you teach online?
Yeah, you can make appointments online. Uncle Dave's Art Studio.
No, I mean, do you teach online? Do you teach online classes?
Well, not online classes, but you could book them and then come in. It'd be kind of hard to do pottery online.
Yeah, so he does. They figure everything out on Zoom now. So they do everything on Zoom now.
Teaching you how to throw online now. Oh, there we go. I'm going the wrong way. I'm trying to get you centered. It's like all backwards for me.
Creative writing would be nice online. Maybe.
So this could be like a online class. How to throw on the pottery wheel.
There we go.
Without they're going to have their own wheel. They would definitely have to have their own wheel.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just trying to get this lump out of here. All right, one more time. Here we go. Oh, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we're going to have some fun.
Oh, Rosalie says, she asked, have I checked her art channel recently? And some of her artworks have gone viral.
Oh, cool.
Some of your art videos, you mean? That's cool. No, I haven't. Oh, I got to go check. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze. Yes. Was that called Ghost or something?
Yeah, that was called Ghost. The movie was called Ghost.
Yeah.
Look how his hand is still. Looks like it's frozen. Wait, is that frozen? That's frozen.
I don't know.
Oh, that image is frozen.
He's frozen?
Yeah, well, let me refresh.
He's looking pretty good here on StreamYard. That's where I'm at.
Well, okay, I'm watching on YouTube.
Okay.
On YouTube it's coming in intervals.
Huh.
Yeah, StreamYard is not going to reflect exactly what the same. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, let me see. Oh, now he's good. I'm sorry, I didn't have the arrow pressed.
Oh, okay.
I went to refresh, and then I'm thinking, okay, you're going to automatically start playing. No, okay, I forgot. Okay, hit the arrow. Okay, everything's fine. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. He's a master of the wheel.
Well, look at how neat that is. That's amazing how that clump can go into something that big. Look at that.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So yeah, I do personalized mugs. I could put a name on it. This would be a good Christmas present. So anyone out there wants a Christmas present for that person that quote unquote has everything.
Yeah, it's hard for me to figure out what to get my husband.
They definitely don't have a one-of-a-kind personalized mug from Uncle Dave. So that's a good Christmas gift for almost anyone that, if they like to drink coffee or even if they just like hot cocoa or whatever. You could even do that as a gift basket idea. Put the person's favorite coffee inside the mug or the hot cocoa inside the mug and get a little bit of cellophane and wrapping paper, and just perfect little gift, Christmas gift. If it's for hot cocoa, you can put some candy canes and marshmallows in there, and I could put their name and their and I can make it their favorite color. And make sure that you contact me soon, because it takes a couple weeks from start to finish. And I need to get all my orders in before the end of November for you to get it by Christmas.
It doesn't get hung up on any kind of doctor or anything either.
Yeah, I'm going to make a mug. I'll add the handle later. So I'm just making kind of like a cup with a little bit of bulge.
Oh, okay.
A cup with a little bit of bulge.
That's pretty neat.
And there she is.
That's nice. Wow.
That's pretty much what I've been doing all day long here. I'm going to go wash my hands, and I'll be right back.
Okay. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Oh, my pastes are drying out because I'm going to put them in Ziploc bags from now on, I guess. One is dangerously drying out. I don't know if it's still usable. And one of them is getting there too close.
Yeah, mine have been drying out. I don't know, especially basics. I've been having a hard time.
But I should put it in a Ziploc bag, and it probably would stop doing that.
Get the mud off my screen. Hopefully I don't mess you guys up. I know all the viewers at home are like, what's Uncle Dave doing? Getting the mud off my iPhone.
Okay.
That's the beauty of workplace problems here, getting mud on the iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here we go down here. I'm going to show you some of the creations I did earlier.
Let me ask you a question, Dave.
Yeah.
How was your vacation?
Awesome. We went to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We got to see some potters down there. There's glass blowers and leather workers and metal workers, woodworkers. A lot of artisan community, artsy, crafty area. We did spend some time in the tourist traps also, but we try to spend a lot more time talking to actual real artists down there in Gatlinburg, which kind of inspired me to do what I was doing.
Nice.
One of the reasons why I've been, being Mr. Potter Man, because I was inspired by a lot of the stuff I saw down there.
Nice.
In fact, I got my new tip jar.
Oh, this
is my new tip jar. I have my little logo on it, and you can put, I got a cork. It's not done yet. I have to fire this, and then of course I have to glaze it. But right now it's still wet, so I'm letting it dry, and I have to, of course, let it dry with the cork, because otherwise it'll shrink to the point where I can't get the cork in. Because all this stuff.
Oh, what's that for?
What's that? Tip jar.
Oh, that's your tip jar?
My tip, yeah. So I could put this on the counter, and then people could give me money, maybe. I don't know. I could wish.
Wouldn't it be nice, huh? Boy, it would be nice to get some money.
I could hope, if it's that what I'm thinking, if I have a nice enough tip jar, people will like, oh, that's such a pretty tip jar. I'm gonna put money in it. It's a wish. I can wish.
Well,
I also have
good luck.
A mug that I have my logo on it.
I'm struggling. I'm a struggling artist. I am a struggling artist.
So
all my technical equipment has gone kerfooey. My computer is on the fritz.
And this
did you say, was that your newest computer?
Yeah, I've only had this computer for 2 years. My touchpad is not working, and my
they can't fix it.
I can't get it fixed. I went to Best Buy. I paid all that money for them to work on it, and they don't do that anymore. They don't do that kind of thing.
If you pay more money for Apple, you have excellent customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They stay for hours with me on the phone with problems that I've had. Hours.
Is that right?
You have to.
Apple Care, even after my Apple Care has expired.
Wow.
You also, yeah, you have
Apple
to.
Care was
Sometimes you have
expired,
to pay for that.
And I know, I guess you pay for it when you buy it up front. I mean, I don't pay for that. Apple Care is separate, but my Apple Care had expired and they were still on the phone with me for hours.
Wow. Because normally
nice.
you have to pay by the month for that.
No.
But
no,
yeah,
Apple Care, yes. Apple Care, it's good for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
It's good for 2 years. Yeah, I maybe missed. I don't think. No, I think it's good for 2 years. It's good for 2 years, and then so my Apple Care on my oldest 5.5-year-old iPad, I've had different issues every now and then. The Apple Care had expired, way past, and they were still staying on the phone with me for hours with different issues here and there.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. And the battery is dead. And I don't know how to get a new one. They don't have any part like that I can get one.
That's crazy. See, I had a disappointment. See, I had oh yeah, I had Apple, but my school district in the past they weren't running on Apple. They were the other one, and so not HP, but they were PC. So I thought, okay, just for work, I'm going to have a laptop that I can use at home and here and there. I had it for 2 or 3 months, and it went bad on me. So then I go to Best Buy too. I'm in line for an hour. I'm at the counter for plus an hour and a third hour waiting for them to figure out if they could fix it. And they couldn't fix it.
They couldn't fix it.
And I said, I'm never going to buy this kind of computer. I mean, I did buy another one. Oh, yes, I did. Because when I want to run playlists. Oh, yeah, playlists. I did get like a cheap $250 laptop.
Uh-huh.
Which I wasn't going to get Apple for that. I wasn't going to pay extra for that. Just let me get. Yeah, and so far that one's been doing good for about a year. I only use it for running playlists.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll never buy another HP in my life again. That's it.
Yeah, unless you just want something for running playlists. I would.
I mean, I spent a lot for this computer, and I can't believe it. So you learn your lesson, I guess.
These are my books here. I have a bunch of books that I've written and illustrated. Plus, like I said, I illustrate for other authors. I have a bunch in my store, but of course, there's a bunch that have been discontinued. Some of the newer ones are here.
Books? These are your children's books?
Yeah, I write and illustrate. There's a bunch here in my store, and then I help other people get it formatted. These are some of the ones that I helped get format. I didn't do these two, but all these up here, I wrote and illustrated to here. And then these I illustrated for other authors. Then down here, I've helped other people get their books published. I've helped these kids. These are actually 9 and 8-year-old kids that wrote these 3 books here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how
and
cool.
taught them how to write and illustrate books and got their books published. Then these next handful here, they're my adult students. I taught them how to write and illustrate children's books. So
how does that work?
I have my hands on a lot of children's books.
You don't teach an online class on children's book illustration and writing, do you?
I can, but I really don't know how to. Mostly I teach here in my studio. I'm trying to learn how to teach, like virtual classes and stuff. I really haven't figured out like the platforms and stuff, but I do teach here in my studio creative writing. I taught at CCAC creative writing. And of course we have illustration classes here at the studio as well to go along with the creative writing.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm a man with many hats.
That's awesome.
Very colorful hats, by the way.
I'd be interested in that creative writing class if you taught it online. Or
the thing is that someone's gonna have to teach me how to work whatever platform there is to take the money and yeah, because like a lot of people are telling me about Patreon or something like that.
Patreon.
I guess you could do something with YouTube where it's only accessible if you have the key or something like that.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to do that.
I'm on an online platform, Thinkific, and I do it for free, and they only let you upload one whole class for free, and after that you have to pay for it. And then I paid for a while, so I uploaded another class, and then I stopped paying for it, and I'm only free, so I only have 2 on there. And it's kind of expensive. It's $50 a month or more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I say.
And I just find it's not worth my while. I don't sell enough classes to be paying them $50 a month.
Yeah, I have hard time figuring out how to do like the online classes and stuff. I'm old school. Actually,
What about just being on Zoom? You could probably teach some kind of class just being on Zoom, like
yeah. But the thing is it's I don't know how to work it.
Zoom is easy. You'll figure it out in a few minutes.
Yeah, I just got to the point where I was able to accept Zoom calls and face. Yeah, I'm so old school.
Well, you could have like PayPal. They could pay you ahead of time. You know,
I guess
register ahead of time.
NJ Lawn and Hedge Cutting, welcome, channel member in the house. Thank you. Shout out to NJ Lawn and Hedge Cutting, who's a channel member, and his link is down below in the description box. So he's just like his channel says. Just like his channel says, he's from the UK. He's from the UK, and his channel is all about lawn and hedge cutting.
Cool. So
he's from Wales. I remember that. I will always remember that. Now, you don't say he's from England. No. He's Welsh.
Okay, Welsh. Different. It's different.
That's different.
Okay.
And there's some of my critters.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah. That's what happens when I get bored.
That's cute.
Oh, I have another one here. I have to.
What are they? Little
critters.
Little critters. See, he makes little critters.
Hold
Where
on.
are you? Oh, there you are.
See, oh, there we go. That looks like a little frog.
What? I don't see it. I just see his face.
See it?
See it? Wait. I keep going the wrong way. Oh, there you are.
There you go.
He's not. It's not in frame.
It keeps going. I have a hard time going back and forth, but there we go. No, this way. There you go.
Ah, cute.
Yeah, these are just some things I just play with. I also have. Let me go. Oh, I'll show you my gnomes. I have quite a gnome collection.
Goodness, I love gnomes.
You like gnomes? Well, I have a whole gnome family over here. I'll have to show you the walk over here. Here, these are my tiny pots. You guys see the tiny pots?
Oh, yeah.
And look at the gnomes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
And then down here, here's some of my hand-built jack-o'-lanterns.
Wow.
Oh, cute.
They look nice.
And then these pots, too. Little candy jars.
Oh, nice.
And we have snowman. Little snowman candy jar. There's some of my other many quaint and curious collections of weirdness.
Very cute.
Yeah, I just have fun making things over here, especially now that it's kind of slow at the studio. So I just,
Do you think it'll pick up? I mean, for the holidays?
I hope. Right now it's been dead since summer. Hopefully things will pick up with it getting colder. People will get bored and
start coming in.
Want to come out. So I'm gonna get out of here and walk across. But yeah, the classes are kind of slow. Oh, I forgot my jacket. Classes are kind of slow, but I'm still having fun over here. I'm just basically making things and trying to get ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
I know that I need to have merchandise to sell for Christmas.
Here's Magicals. Have you ever seen Magicals? It's magical powder with mica in it. So now I'm going to spray it. Look how vibrant it gets.
Oh yeah, those are neat.
Oh, I'm running. I don't want to mix the pink with. I mean the purple with the yellow. So
what are you painting, Diana?
I'm painting hand painted greeting cards for 2 of my channel members.
Right now it's just a purple blob.
I know that's because I only put one color because I don't want to mix purple with yellow. That's just going to create mud. So I'll mix purple with pink.
Dave.
Yeah.
You're funny.
I tell the truth. I know what Mary's doing over there. Mary's making a pumpkin.
Yeah, I remember.
Purple with pink, just same thing.
He's very truthful. He comes to our table at that place when we had that thing in New Kensington, and he says, "So is this all your junk?"
Wow, this is all your junk.
Oh my God.
Valuable merchandise.
Yes, well, it is. It's like a lot of work what we did. And
I always get in trouble with that. I used to work at Big Lots, and I got in trouble with that all the time. I would call the stuff at Big Lots junk, and my boss just kept on saying, "Valuable merchandise, Dave. Valuable merchandise." I'm like, right. Okay, junk.
Valuable merchandise.
I'm just a rotten turd. I can't help it.
Well, that's all right. Well, I didn't take offense because I kind of understood that my daughter didn't like it. She said, "Junk. Does he know how hard we work on this stuff?" But it was all hard work and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
We tried our best. We got one.
Trust me, I think all my stuff is junk too, so don't take offense.
That's we have one this weekend we're doing. I don't know how it's gonna be. It's close by.
Oh.
So hopefully
it's getting cold.
Merchandise. It is getting colder. Yeah, unfortunately, the weather is changing.
Well, summer was too hot. I only like warm or cool weather. I don't like freaking hot and freaking cold.
Yes, I don't like
I know.
Cold.
Summer lasted way too long this year, I think.
Yeah. A lot of hot days.
We had too many 90-degree days.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I do a lot of my work also outside the studio. We have I do my iPad, and I do a lot of illustrations on the iPad.
Oh yeah, I love my iPad. Just got a new one after 5.5 years. I got the 2021 one now.
Yeah, I got the Pro, big one, the big 12 Pro.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I got 2 terabytes. Yeah. I got the maximum storage, 2 terabytes.
Oh, I got the biggest, baddest.
I got the biggest one too. It's the biggest one they got. 12.9 inches, 2 terabytes.
I love it, and I got the plan that you could store stuff, whatever you want on it, and I used to have. At first, I had an iPad, and then it kind of got slow and laggy with the iPad. Whenever I was trying to draw with the iPad, it would just lag behind, and then I got the iPad Pro, and that just took off from there.
Yeah, that's my last one was iPad Pro. My first one was not an iPad Pro. My second one was an iPad Pro. And now my newest one is iPad Pro.
Hey, you. Okay, get down.
Okay, I think I can see this now. Let's see what happens.
I actually have a customer. Imagine that.
Oh, wow.
Almost like 20 till.
Awesome.
I never have a customer this late.
That's good.
I know.
Hi,
let's find out. I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Maybe I'll make something else.
Okay, Dave. We'll see you. It was nice.
I hope to see you next Tuesday.
He's gone.
Oh, bye, Dave. Bye, Uncle Dave. Hi, Mrs. V.
Mrs. V. Rosalie.
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 Yeah, so the colors are really vibrant. Look at that.
Yeah, those look nice.
And now, and when it dries, thank you. When it dries, you'll start seeing the mica in it, the mica sheen, the shimmer.
Oh,
If you can see it, is the camera showing up the shimmer on the purple?
You know what? On StreamYard. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Okay. And then it got quiet.
Yeah. Well, David's a talker.
I can't keep chat going like him. He's very chatty.
He can talk. He's very articulate, that's for sure. He's something.
Hi, Rosalie, how are you? And Mrs. V, how are you? And Nick at NJ Lawn Hedge Cutting, how are you? Those are the three that might still be here. Oh, there's 4. Well, I think one of them is me. I'm watching on the iPad, so one of them is me.
Oh, okay.
So three other people are here. I think I just said hello to those 3 people that are probably here.
Last night, I was surprised I had 6 people watching.
Oh. Wait, your premiere, right?
Yeah. Usually, you don't get too many.
I shared it out. Maybe that helped. I shared it out.
Yeah, I think it did because once you shared it, I had CAD Pro.
Oh, look at this! It's tie dye. Accidental tie dye.
Oh.
From the.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, from the paper towel that I use for.
Look at that.
There's a lot of artists that save this stuff for collage. This came out really nice, so maybe I will save that one.
That's cool.
Let it dry and just save it. Maybe it can be used in collage. But you're doing an art is it an art festival or what kind of craft? Is it a craft festival?
Yeah, it's I don't know how this is going to be. This person is not very I don't know, she is not letting us know a lot of stuff. She owns a place. It's called the Steel Lotus. And a lot of people I guess, put their stuff there. For her to sell. Well, I had to get in touch with her because I wanted to know if it was still going on. She said that she was going to be advertising it. I haven't seen anything. It wasn't expensive. It's just, we try different things to see how it's going to turn out if we, get anywhere with it. But yeah, so it's just this festival. It's in West Elizabeth. So we don't have a whole lot of merchandise, we're just trying to see if we can get ourselves going with the sweatshirts and t-shirts and stuff like that. So
but you don't try to sell she doesn't try to sell her children's books?
Nicole has put stuff down there, and we'll have those books on for sale at this thing too.
So how long you been doing these festivals with your daughter?
Well, last year we couldn't do anything because of the COVID.
So in 2019 you had been doing that?
Yeah, we started doing it in 2019. Then I started doing the shirts, like the t-shirts, making t-shirts, and we're just trying to get that moving, trying to get it going. So I didn't do a lot because I don't know how they're going to sell,
Right. Well, that makes sense. That's good.
Yeah. So,
And you don't try to sell your paintings at these either?
yes, I've tried, but people, it's weird. I mean, it's a weird city as far as this goes. Like, people do not want to spend money
And it
on
depends what
paint.
kind of festival you're doing. Like if it's not strictly art festival, then people aren't going there for art.
Right.
Like an art festival, everybody's going there because of art and they expect to see it. Where if you're doing like a mixed thing where, okay, I'm putting some books and t-shirts and art, then maybe that's too spread out.
Yeah. Well, that could be it. That could be it.
The people going there aren't necessarily interested. They're not going there for art.
Right. So I don't have that many things in art to,
Yeah.
this is basically just shirts. I have some jewelry. I used to sell origami owl jewelry. So I'm gonna take that. What else? What else do we have? Some hats that we made, some aprons, things like that,
There must be more festivals coming up for Christmas. I noticed that those kind of ones that are not strictly art festivals, those kind of festivals pop up a lot more, like starting now until Christmas.
Yeah, they are. There's one in November. We haven't heard yet if they're going to hold it or not because I think they're a little afraid to make a commitment because they're not sure how COVID's going to work and stuff like that. But if we go to that one, we did pretty well at that one. And we are accepted into it. It's just a matter of hearing back if they're going to do it or not.
Yeah, I considered doing those kind of festivals because they're local and there's a bunch of them. Like sometimes they hold them in a church or they hold them in a park and they're all around. Like there's a bunch of them going on around. But after a while, I just said, well, that involves my husband driving me since I have a vision disability and can't drive. And and he went to one with me that we did in the city. It was specially hosted by an art organization and it was all art, so you knew everybody's going there to see art and buy art. And there was indoor and outdoor, and I got an indoor table luckily. And I had spent a lot of time painting these paintings thinking like painting paintings just for this show. And he was like he was disgusted with how people, like I was selling him at a whole price range of $5, little 4x4 inch wooden paintings that didn't take me that long. They were like face parts with encaustic on top, wax encaustic painted on top.
Oh yeah.
All the way up to ones that like a little bit bigger, maybe 11 by 14 might have been the biggest ones of acrylic on canvas. So I had a price range, and he was disgusted. Some people were coming by that trying to talk me down from $5.
Oh yeah, isn't that awful though, huh?
Yeah. So another time that same organization, it's a city organization for the arts, and oh yeah, they call it art for the cash poor. So everything has to be $100 or less.
Oh, okay.
It's all under it's all under $100. People kept walking out by our booth all the time with these big, huge abstract paintings. So they must have been I guess they thought they were getting a lot. I think it was all $100 or less, or maybe it was $200. No, it's usually $100. So they must have been thinking they getting a lot for their money with these big abstract paintings for $100 or less.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I know. I mean, people.
But another time I did a lot better. There was another time I did that same event, and I had an outdoor booth, and I sold some acrylic on canvas. I also sold some of my encaustic paintings, and I thought that one I did a better at, but they only hold it for one day and it's too much trouble. Like unless you have the proper setup, and you have to be prepared for the wind. Like, oh yeah, the one that they just had this year was on asphalt. That means how are you gonna, and oh yeah, it's only up for one day, but you have to be prepared for all the elements in case, what if there's windy? How do you, and you can't dig in those spokes into the grass. So how are you holding down your tent? And I'm like, that's just too much trouble for one day.
Yeah. Well, that's how now see that thing that was out in New Kensington, that was a lot of work for nothing. Dave thinks we're so close, but it's a pain to get there. And I don't know what area of New Kensington he's in, but some areas are kind of bad in New Kensington. So, you have to worry about that. That's the only reason I haven't really gone out there to his place. Because my son-in-law does a lot of traveling with his traveling drum school. and he was a little concerned for us going out there.
Oh, wait, but
So,
you did see Dave recently?
no, this was golly, when was that? I think it was at the beginning of summer we did that New Kensington thing. It was like a little, craft and things, but nobody was buying. I did sell one shirt. I did sell a shirt. But I had to come down in price. They didn't want to spend all that money. That's another thing. People don't want to spend a lot of money on this stuff.
I don't know. I think some people, but you never. I mean, I think I don't know. I don't think you can't overgeneralize like that. There's some people like that. And the way my husband got disgusted with those people trying to talk me down from a $5 piece of art, it's like maybe one. I think one person. Maybe there was two people, but there was tons more people that visited me that didn't do that.
Yeah.
So that's just him. That's just on him that he got disgusted by that. I would probably keep doing it again, but only indoor. I'm only going to do it indoor, and then. Because if you sign up early, you get the indoor tables.
Oh yeah.
If you sign up later, you get the outdoor tables. And this year they didn't even have an indoor option. This year they had it all on the asphalt. It wasn't even on grass. All on asphalt on a city street. And I'm like, ugh, no, like, because you can't.
Well, that's a pain if you can't, like setting it up on.
You got to weight it down. Instead, you have to come prepared with like cinder blocks to weight down. You can't dig spikes. You can't dig spikes into the grass. You're going to have to come with cinder blocks to weigh down your tent roof.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how they do that. That's how you do on asphalt. And I'm like, see, I have to. If I just did it on my own, maybe I might be doing those things, and I'd be driving myself. But now that has to be involved, then it's like, okay, well, I don't have to do those things. I have other opportunities.
We don't live close because we could do that.
That's true. That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would go. We've done it. And Natalie loves it. She loves going and doing that stuff. So, yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Because my husband doesn't go with us either,
you go with your daughter, right?
Yeah. So, I mean.
Or you could take yourself, but.
Yeah. I mean, we load that car up. That tent's in there. And my car is tiny, So.
My favorite thing was when I had an art studio in a building with 100 other artists in the city for 7 years. They had open studios. We had open studios like twice a year, open studios for the whole weekend. Uh-huh. My first open studio, I sold the most art I've ever sold in 2 days.
Right?
Yeah, wow. In 2 days. And it was my first open studio and I was thrilled. And then all the other, and that was right after 2001. It happened in October or November, right 2 months after 9/11, and I was surprised how well I did considering after that event. And then all the other years after that, I never did as well as that. And I'm like, maybe they just liked all my old art because I had all this older art that I had done over the years. I don't know what it was, but that one I did the best at, and all the ones after that, I don't know why they didn't. I was kind of disappointed.
You just really don't know what strikes people. You know what I mean?
You can't mind read. I tried before. Oh my goodness, I tried. I thought sunset landscapes. I think people would really like landscape sunsets. So I painted on these 12 by 12 inch pieces of wood. Like, well, you can hang it though. It's hangable, already ready to hang. I did like a series of like these all these landscapes with different kinds of skies and sunset skies and something like that. And I didn't sell them. You can't mind read. All I can say is you need to like just go after. Well, something I did was kind of popular, and I actually did more of them. I encaustic, like I did parts of a face, like magnified one part of a face and paint and wax encaustic on top. And those people would like buy 2 and 3. They loved putting them together, like hanging them in different ways, like side by side or vertical, and they could fool around with how they wanted to hang them. And like those actually did well. And then I thought, okay, I'll make more of those, and I did. And those only cost like between $5 and $10 each one for a 4 by 4 inch. Yeah.
Wow.
So
see that, I mean, I know, like when we were at that New Kensington thing, this lady was close by us, and she had tie-dye shirts, And people were going there like crazy. I thought,
you're like, why? What is that?
Yeah, I mean, I did all these like prints with words and you know, some different things like for Halloween and you know, because I guess, you know, like I just kind of thought maybe people would like that for fall. And yeah, I couldn't understand it. They were all going to the tie-dye. And I thought if I would have tie-dyed stuff, nobody
you can't. So then the next year you could do tie-dye, but it's hard. I find, and then another time, especially for that one, when I told you about the indoor table, I had the indoor table and I had created some acrylic on canvas.
Yeah.
And I did a bunch of, I think I did partial nudes or something, and landscapes. I did landscapes and partial nudes. And no, I don't think one of them sold. But then on my Etsy shop, I did better on my Etsy shop than, I think that's another best place that I've ever been selling stuff at, is at my Etsy shop. Like,
yeah,
my floral abstract alcohol ink paintings. Those seemed those have sold well in the past, and now I'm tired of making them. Now I want to sell art prints, because here's the thing: I'm selling original paintings for like $28, and then come on, people are used to spending that much for an art print. So what I want to do is I want to put art prints. I want to sell more. I used to sell some art prints, but I want to sell art prints again and have them be at a lower, have them be for $28. So people have a price range for that all the way up to original paintings, which are going to cost more.
Yes.
So I need to put some art prints in.
Yeah, I made some prints up.
But not making them ahead of time, on demand. On demand. What I have to do is I have to figure out the pricing. And I have a printer that I use. These very good. They're very good. They're in Texas, and they work very well. And they send everything white label, so it looks like it's coming from you. And they're very good printers. They can print on anything. So I already have an account with them, and so then I have to figure out the pricing, so I know what to post, like what the pricing is for. And then after that, it's all on demand. I get the order, and then I have to put in the order to them.
I see. Well, that sounds nice.
Well, the other thing is that there's a thing that I don't know how people do this, but the digital on demand art, where actually they pay for the art, and then they could buy it small all the way up to really big. So then you have to have it very high resolution. But then they take it to the printer they want, and they can print as many times as they want.
Oh, I see.
The digital downloads for art. Yeah, they do that a lot on Etsy, and I was like, I don't know if I can figure that out. So that's why I wasn't going to go that route, because I would go that route, but I just learned how to do a digital download art class. On my Etsy shop, I do have a little online art class of how to make art journaling embellishments. And it's and I have it just on sale for like $15 or $20. And that's a digital download that I had figured out how to do.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Yeah, that's neat.
Hi, Purple Paisley Planner. Welcome, Purple Paisley Planner.
Oh, hi.
She's an old friend, an old YouTube friend.
Mrs. V is still here.
Wait a minute. We got 11 thumbs up. Mrs. V is waiting. Is she still here, Mrs. V? Are you still here? Because here's your happy dance. She was waiting. She goes, what's the magic number for the happy dance?
Oh, you got the magic number?
We got 11 now. 10
was the magic number. That's awesome. Good.
Here we go. Welcome back. Mrs. V's dancing.
Hey.
Mrs. V wanted to see that.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. Oh yeah,
Awesome.
Purple Paisley Planner. I've known her since 29 late 2019, and then we both got our 4,000 hours, our 4,000 watch hours the same month, but like as usual, most like everybody else, they get within a week, they get monetized, whereas YouTube took 3 months with me. So we got our 4,000 watch hours like the same month, and I got mine on December 31st. I got my 4,000 watch hours. It was so funny, right on December 31st. And then I applied for my monetization, and she applied for hers, and she got monetized within a week, and YouTube took 3 months with me.
Ugh. I can't believe it.
I don't know if it had something to do with I had so many live streams that were so long. I don't know. Like, did they have to review stuff? But I know another friend, because I was so disheartened. So I was telling like one of my YouTube friends about it. She goes, even though she has a very clean channel, like no like super long YouTube, I mean like live streams or nothing questionable, no swearing or nothing. She has a very clean channel, and she said, I think it took her 2 to 3 months. So she made me feel better that even her channel, when she had applied, not the same time as me, because but hers had taken 2 to 3 months.
Wow.
It just happens every now and then that somebody, I never hear about it. I hardly never hear about it, like that somebody had the same experience as me. Most everybody gets monetized within a few days to a week.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, that was really weird, because I was like, am I gonna get I don't know, like being on like that and then I'm like, well, I just don't know what's gonna happen. Whatever, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I'll be sad about it. But whatever. So
that's a shame.
Yeah, that was hard for be like that for 3 months.
Yeah, really.
My longest live stream was 11 hours when I was trying to get my watch hours. I had friends that were helping me, and my friends of mine that I'm not really friends with anymore, we lost touch, but they helped me do an 11-hour live stream.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so fun. So that it wasn't just me by myself. You know, it's better to have friends helping you when you're doing a live stream that long.
Oh yeah.
All just chatting. It was just all chat and conversation for 11 hours.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's when you used to get watch hours from your live stream. They changed that. Now you can't get watch hours until you have the replay of people watching it. They changed it. YouTube used to be you get your watch hours right during the live stream, but they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean everything's changing all the time.
Wait, hold on. I got hard. One thing that I can't believe that YouTube hasn't done yet, I guess they have the reason why they don't, but that I'm thinking like they've got to. I wonder if they're ever going to do this in the future, where we can upload as many hours and as many videos. Can you believe that we can upload as much as we want? I can't believe YouTube doesn't even put a curb on that. Like, no, you can only upload this amount, or you're going to pay this amount. But they must have the reason why they do that. They allow us total freedom to upload as much as we want.
Yeah, I can't. They'll probably be changing that, I'm sure.
They must have a reason. I think it's because they let people do that because they just figure that if they start charging for it, they're not going to have as good content. They think that keep it free, and it helps like the free market it helps creators create better. I don't know. It helps them get like emerging YouTubers better or something.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna ask my YouTube expert friend. He has a live stream every Monday, and he's small enough that you can ask him questions and stuff, and on his live stream. So I'm going to ask him what his opinion, why he thinks that YouTube doesn't, why they let us upload as much as we want, which is, can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
for sure, you know. Okay, let's see here.
They don't push notifications after 3 uploads. Oh, hi, all funnies and games. That's another art channel.
Hi.
He does all digital art.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Oh, that's right. Purple Paisley Planner is purchased one of my alcohol ink paintings on canvas of a galaxy. Was it the galaxy sky that you purchased? I'm not sure if it was the galaxy sky that I did on black canvas with alcohol ink paint. Purple Paisley.
Well, that sounds pretty.
Yeah. Oh, Mrs. V says they might let you upload as much as you want, but what? They don't push notifications after 3 uploads. 3 uploads in a day, you mean? Oh, she must mean like 3 uploads in a day.
Oh.
Is that what, Mrs. V, is that 3 uploads in a day?
See here if I can do this.
Hate watching. That's the most we've had tonight.
That's good.
It hasn't been like that. That's the most so far. Hi, everybody who's watching.
Hi.
Oh, Purple Paisley says super pretty. Thank you.
They are pretty. I like the colors. They're nice.
It's not. The yellow one's not showing up that good on my camera.
Oh, I can see it's yellow. Yeah, that looks nice.
Oh, when I'm looking at it, it looks like there's a glare on it.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, everybody, you see the mica shimmer? These are called magicals. And when they're water activated, so now you see the mica creating the shimmer.
Those are cool.
Thank you. So now I'm going to use a stencil with metallic texture paste.
Let's see here. I think.
Have you continued at all in the Artist Way book? Mary, have you continued at all in the Artist Way book?
Say that again?
Have you continued any in the Artist Way book?
No. A bit bad, but I am going to do it. I've been working out in the yard since it's kind of nice, you know, in these cooler days, because all summer I couldn't work out there. And I've been doing some work out in the yard. So.
Oh, yard? You mean gardening?
Yeah, the yard. We have these, they put stones, you know, like as a landscape here. Yeah. Well, stones are starting to get like, I don't know, grass is starting to grow in those stones. So I've been taking the stones out, washing the stones with some bleach, and putting some new landscaping plastic down. So I've been working on that.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I think tomorrow I might. Well, Steve said it's going to be a nice day, but I have to go over to my daughter's. We got to figure out about this book, but I'm going to tell her about that, what Dave said, because that sounds pretty interesting. Him saying that was for hardcover books.
Yeah.
So she might not understand that. So.
Yeah, I would take what he says. He would.
Because he probably doesn't.
He's probably not incorrect.
Yeah, he does it a lot more than we do, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, The Artist Way. I don't know. Probably nobody else has read that book, The 12-Week Journey. I'm in week 10. I thought it was in week 9. I go to start on Monday. I was like starting. I'm like, I think I'm in week 9. I'm like, I'm in week 10 already. Because I started this early August, so I can't believe. So the thing is, I don't feel like it's made me more creative, but now it's helped me in other ways. Like the one thing I was telling you about before the live stream about taking off pressure, about feeling like, oh, you have to be an artist, you need to be a certain way, you have to be a certain kind of, you have to show in art galleries if you're a real artist. Like, no, there's all, like I used to teach my students, there's all different kinds of artists, like 50 or more different kinds of artists.
that's right. I mean, yeah,
designers, illustrators.
Exactly. And there's all types of art. It's just not one thing. I as I said, I gave up on the exhibiting and stuff like that. I like YouTube. I like doing this,
I know, so, like the thing, right? Like, oh God, can I do this? So
this is my fun. So, I mean, it's just, I guess it all, like I was into that. I felt good when I was doing it, and it made me feel good that I got into art, or art organizations and stuff like that.
I did that for many years too. While I was teaching, I was still being active. I was still being an active artist and getting in shows and stuff like that, and selling my work and getting in shows while I was teaching. So I didn't let that stop me. And because the Artist Way book, I feel like it's so geared towards people that really want to be an artist, like a photographer or some kind of artist or writer or musician, but they keep putting other things in the way, saying, no, I'll do that when I have time, and I do that when I'm not like that. I have all the time in the world and I'm actually doing it, but I'm still not like doing it the way that I'm still not succeeding at it, or doing the way like I envision or something, or want.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm still trying to figure that out. And that book actually is helping me kind of figure that out.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, at least it's guiding you in the direction to, go in and everything.
Something with that, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like at a place where I just don't know what I really want to do with this anymore, because
me too.
Like I've done just about everything that I can. I've exhibited,
and I'm not the kind of person, like you said. I mean, not you. I mean, that where people say that person has a lot of talent and they're just not using it. They're just letting it go, and I'm like, that's not me. I'm not letting it go. I've used my talent to so much as the best I can do, and I'm like, really, is that all that I can do? I feel like, really. So I have an art talent, and I have used it to the best of my ability, and I thought it was going to take me further or different places, but there's still, I don't know, that still could happen. I don't know. I just have to get, but for 25 years teaching the children in the inner city art, what a great thing that was, to use my art talent to help kids in the inner city to introduce art to them in their lives, which they probably most of the time they aren't going to get much art in their life.
Well, that's true. I mean, they try to take it away from them, in so many ways.
I mean, in their family life, they don't go to art museums. They may not even have art supplies at home. And stuff like that. True. I mean, like, not necessarily, because our school district was really good on the arts. Like, they kept the art and music programs. They never cut back on. We may not have had a room. Like, for some years, I didn't have an art room, but the last 12 years or 13 years, I did have an art room. But there were years that I had to deal with where I didn't have an art room. They might do that, but for the most part, in the elementary schools, they never got rid of the art or music.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, see, like here, they want to cut out some of that in sports. They spend more money on sports.
Yes, exactly.
And things like that. That seems to be the thing. And I feel like you have to have these arts in your life. I mean, how can you not? You know, I just don't understand that that they want to take that away
Well,
from
one
us.
way that one way that they can keep art is the STEM, like this. What does that STEM stand for? Something, and engineering something. It combines engineering with creativity because they really believe in the creativity. So, in that way, STEM has helped keep arts in the system. But I know in the suburban school district, it's easier to cut the arts or something. But and I was in a pretty big, medium, big size inner city school, and luckily it wasn't just so easy to just cut out art. So luckily they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's so weird here. Like sometimes, you know, it's hard to understand it. As I say, like as far as you know, shows and things like that, like they have these this art show. It's called Galleria, and it's a um they have like little shops in this place and everything, but most of it has already closed. I mean, you know, there's not that many stores out there. So this is where I'm telling you that, like, you know, they want you to sit, uh, you know, a couple nights a week and all that stuff, you know, and while people come in and look at your art. And I'm thinking, how many people even come in there? There's hardly no stores for them to come in, and they don't come in to look at art. They don't do that, you know.
Wow, because that's similar. That sounds similar to if you belong to a co-op gallery. So
Almost.
where you have to do gallery sitting like once or twice a month.
Yeah, and I mean, it lasts for a few months, because there's not that many stores out there anymore. So, you know, like it's just it's depressing. I mean, that's not where I want to show my art. I don't
Yeah,
want to show it in a place like that, you know.
yeah.
So, yeah, I that's why I kind of got disgusted, and I don't know whether to belong to that group or not anymore because they didn't even have any meetings
Yeah,
this
probably
year.
not. Probably not the direction to go. Like
Yeah, I mean, so and the other place, like I said, how they always pick the same people all the time.
oh,
So, you know, it's like even though they have jurors, it just seems like because those people are the talented people, you know, the really talented people, but you know, they got to give other people a chance too, you know.
yeah.
That's how I feel.
Oh, Edward Smart was here. Wait a minute. I don't even I didn't even see him say hello. Wait, you didn't say hello, and now he just says he has to go.
Oh, yeah, he was here earlier.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
Edward Smart. He's a channel member, and shout out to Edward Smart. His channel is about flight and aviation, and his channel link is down below in the description box.
Yeah, he was here. I think he got here whenever Dave was here.
Thank you for keeping us running. Oh, I'm sorry, Edward. I didn't see you come in, and how did I miss that? Sorry, I missed it. Okay, sorry, Edward. But hello, and thank you for keeping us running.
Yes, thank you.
Purple Paisley Planner, do you have a scheduled time that you do live streams? Because I do like a plant. I mean, I used to get into planners a lot, and I used to just keep a functional planner, not decorative at all. And then now I got into decorating my planner, so I decorate it with washi tape and stickers and colored markers for the beginning of each month, for the whole month. Each week I decorate for each week ahead of time, so I have the whole month ahead of time, and I like that because I mean I have washi tapes and stickers, so I might as well use them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I actually have I have an Instagram account, which is my planner, where I only show. I used to really be into it and like to show my planner designs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my planner page layouts, and I was into it for maybe 2 months or something, or maybe more, and then now I just like I just do my planner and I decorate it every month. Every month I do the whole month for each week, and then I still keep up with that, but I'm not into. Recently I've not taken pictures and shown it on Instagram or anything. But Purple Lazy Planner, that's what her channel's about. I think she's the one that started getting me interested in decorative planners.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh, she says every Tuesday and Friday is her live streams. Oh, what time? What time? Just put my finger in that.
Oh, I like the leaf. That looks nice. Those are nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm done with the thing I was going to do tonight.
I'm almost done too. I just am making some curly cues here now.
11 o'clock is 11 o'clock on Tuesdays. Wait, I know you're a night owl. You don't mean 11 p.m. Do you mean 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.? Oops.
Uh-oh, that's my daughter. Hold on.
It's probably your daughter calling her.
Hold on. Hello? Yes, how's it going? Okay, are you done?
I am. Okay, I'm making a note of that. I hope I can get to one.
So, can I call you when I'm done?
I hope I can get to your Friday live stream. If not, next Tuesday.
All right. Love you too. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, she's just getting done with work.
Wait, YouTube is spinning on me. I don't know if it's just me or YouTube.
Really? It must be YouTube because StreamYard is fine.
Oh, yeah, but no, StreamYard, I don't think StreamYard's any, well, it may or may not be. I think you could, because it could end up that YouTube is malfunctioning and StreamYard could be fine. So, oops, it's saying low battery here. I only have 10%. I'm 5% on my iPad, not my computer. It's on my iPad.
You're about done. I think I'm finished with my little birdie and everything.
Oh, is that a palette page next to you?
Yeah, I just smeared the stuff on there. It's not really great, but at least it's on there.
No, but the only thing you don't have is the background. You're not doing the background?
Well, this is like the background of my palette. I just smushed it around. But I didn't want to smush it too much because I kind of messed it up before. So this here, I just did the picture, little pumpkin.
Oh, wait a minute. So is that a palette page you said on the left side or not?
Yeah. I like that idea that you did, but my other palette page turned out so much better.
It doesn't matter what it turned out.
It doesn't matter?
No, it's supposed to be like is whatever it needs to be. It's not like supposed to look like anything. And then ultimately I usually paint over my palette pages because I'm thinking like that's not a good beginning of the thing I want to do. But sometimes it could be a good beginning. But if I have something in mind, like lately I was doing a Halloween thing and I'm like, no, I want a black background, so I'm just going to paint black over all this.
I see. Okay. Well, that's an idea too there. Yeah.
Or have it just be spontaneous and just have it see if the background would lead. Oh, I remember how this one woman does it. She said she actually has the palette page when she does a paint on her palette page. she tries to have it relate to the page that she had already painted next to it, but you don't have to do that. But a lot of times that's what she does.
I see. Okay. Yeah. I just put the colors on there that I was using and smushed it around. So.
Yeah. Sometimes I like the way it looks and I'm like, oh yeah, that could be a good beginning for a good background for something. And then other times I don't want to use it. I want to paint over it.
Yes.
Wait a minute. My live is usually she says her live is usually midnight. So which one is it? 11 a.m. or midnight?
Oh, midnight maybe.
Oh, she's a night owl, so a lot of times she does.
Wow.
That's why I was asking her, did she mean 11 a.m.? So she does say 11 a.m., but now she's saying my lives is usually midnight.
Midnight.
Which one is? So you do impromptu live streams at midnight, and then but your scheduled live streams are the 11 a.m. ones. Is that right? Oh, I see. You didn't use turquoise in your painting, though.
I did just a little bit in the background. You can't see it very well, but I did use it in my sky. A little bit. I ended up, it came out so fast. You know, that's how I would end up wasting paint, because sometimes it'll come out of the tube like it'll just.
I hate that. I know, right? And then I just say, I know some artists are like, I will not waste paint. I will not waste paint. So that's why they do a palette page or something. And I'm like, you know what? This paint is uncontrollable. Like, some more came out than I wanted it to come out, and now I can't put it back in the tube.
Right.
So, like, too bad if I waste a little paint. I go through my paint so slow anyway. Like, my bottles and tubes of paint just last so long. I don't. It's not like I'm running out of paint a lot or something.
Yeah, I've got so much paint. I'm going to not buy any for a while. Oops. Because I've just got so many tubes. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Especially after I cleaned up my room, you know, my art room and everything. I changed it around a bit. And
yeah, if you follow the artist way, she's going to suggest tasks like that on a lot of different weeks, where to rearrange stuff, to organize stuff, and which.
Oh, really?
And, yeah.
It does. It made me feel better. You know,
I know. I know. And I just organized all my paintbrushes, because I had paintbrushes organized in one of my plastic bins, and then I had a big bag of paintbrushes that kept leaned up against the bookshelf that my foot kept hitting, and I'm like, okay, I got to finally do something with all this. So I totally did organize my paintbrush. So paintbrushes that I'm not using all the time, I have in another storage bin, and I organize that much better.
Yeah, I have everything in little bins.
Yeah.
The thing that I did is I changed where my desk was. I put it by my window. Mm-hmm. And I kind of like it better here by the window.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then my easel's right next to it. So, you know, like, I have a little bit more room to put stuff, and it kind of worked out nice.
I usually like the results after, even while I'm organizing. I like doing it, and then the results, I really like what happens after I organize stuff.
Yeah, it makes it look so much better.
Yeah, and then some space that was not used well, then I end up like, there's this one section on my bookshelf that I had like I had all these books, and then I have one plastic bin of like all these art supplies, but I found 3 plastic boxes when we were doing it. We have a trailer we have a storage trailer, and I'm like, I could use these 3 plastic boxes, and I found out that they stacked right on top of each other and just fit right in that space, and it organized that space better.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I have cards on the front labeling what's in them.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Mm-hmm. Well, I got a cube, a large cube, and you know, like the little bins to put in there, and that kind of like saved up where my paints are in all those, and it made it a little bit more roomy in here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got rid of a dresser that I had my paints in that just because it was so heavy. My paints were so heavy that the drawers wouldn't go back in or come out, you know.
And you have a whole room that's dedicated to art supplies and your art.
Yeah.
Mine's a multi-purpose extra room. It's a I have to use it. My wardrobe closets are in here because this is a 200-year-old house, and they have what, 2 closets in the whole house, you know. So this room I had to get big wardrobe closets, and so that's, and then my cats used to be in here. I used to keep them in here overnight, but now I don't do this anymore. And so it's mostly my art room, but I also have bookcases in here for 2-3 bookcases for books, and I've thinned out my books as much as I can. So I made room for art supplies the best I could, but I consider it like it's mostly dedicated to art, but but my clothes closets in here take up too much room for that. So when we do move, because we are going to try to move in a few years, and we're definitely looking for a house that I would have a dedicated art space.
That'll be nice. Well, this used to be my mom's bedroom.
It's not like I used to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a smaller room, but it's much better. I used to be downstairs in this little area, and that I couldn't see down there. There was not enough light. At least now I have a little bit more light and everything.
That's nice.
Yeah. So.
Oh, let me see if we got 15 thumbs up. 15 thumbs up is the magic number for the next happy dance. Hello, James Gype. James Gype is a big networking channel. He has like 30,000 subscribers.
Oh, really? Hi.
Thank you for stopping by my little small channel. Hi, James Gype.
Thumbs up. That's right. Thumbs up.
You're like a YouTube rock star with 30,000 subscribers.
Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. We have 15 thumbs up. Thank you for giving that 15. I think James gave that 15 thumbs up. If James, you should check out my happy dance. Look at my happy dance. 15 thumbs up for happy dance. Here we go.
Yay. Awesome.
Mrs. B still here. She loves the happy dance. She's going, yes.
Yeah.
Mrs. B, thank you so much.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay, everybody, check out Mary's channel. She's Pittsburgh Artist Studio. It's listed. It's linked right down at the top of the description box. Please check out Mary's channel. She's Pittsburgh Artist Studio. She's a wonderful acrylic painting tutorial channel.
Yeah,
you guys check her out. She needs support.
I do. I do. I do. I have like 1,600 people, but I don't ever see them.
I know.
You know, I mean, I don't know where they're at. My food videos.
You have to do acrylic painting tutorials. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Yours, I think, are as good painting tutorials like as any of the big channels that do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I tried that. I started out trying to be an acrylic painting tutorial channel, and I found it really hard to keep coming up with ideas that aren't being used already.
Yeah.
And then
that's the hard part. That's the hard part, getting the ideas. I have a hard time with that. I don't know how people do it,
The designs. I know some of these channels, they just keep coming up with design after design after design. Like,
I know. Well, it's so funny because Steve and I will once in a while we'll go out to lunch and I'll take a real short video of that.
yeah.
What we get. This doggone things, I get like 230 people looking at them.
What? Views or live streams?
Yeah, like
Which
those.
one? Are you talking about live streams?
Well, these are like shorts, like
shorts. That's different. Oh, you can get hundreds of views on shorts. It operates totally different.
Yeah.
A short, yes. A short is different than your regular size video, and you're going to get a totally different audience. Yes, it's totally possible and happens much more frequently to get hundreds. Even my most popular video right now is a short with 6,000 views that I got last December, and I got 5,000 views in 2 days.
Wow.
That happens with shorts. That has nothing to, that actually is a totally different audience than, because they put it on the short shelf and it gets totally, it's not your subscribers at all that are watching.
I see. That's interesting.
That's the thing about shorts. So you want to keep putting shorts, because now they are giving bonuses. They're giving bonus payments. I don't know what the threshold, where it starts at, but if you keep putting out shorts and I don't know, you might be able to get bonus payments for them.
Oh, neat.
So I'm trying to keep making shorts too. Well,
that's another thing. How much can you do?
Well, I make a bunch of art. I make like micro tutorial. You should look at my shorts. I put out 30 shorts in the past year. Look at, and it's under one playlist. It's on my homepage. And I have all mine are mostly all art. I don't have mine are mostly micro tutorials. You should look at them.
Okay, I'll check those out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check those out.
I had one with a jelly plate. That one did very well because people never seen a jelly plate before. So I had it like bending it, opening it in the package, bending it, and then and it's like a little micro thing. It's kind of like a micro tutorial, like showing you, or it was a process one where it showed you how it did it, and it just fascinated people because they have never seen. A lot of people haven't seen jelly plates before.
Okay.
And then I have a few. The last one I made was a micro tutorial of how to paint a galaxy background. That's and that one got 278, not as good as my other one, but 278 views in 2 days.
Wow.
I love it when I'm like, I watch my shorts. I'm like, is this one going to take off? Because they don't all take off. Most of them do, but not all of them. And then I'm like, I love watching the numbers. And I couldn't believe that one that was 5,000 views in 2 days. I'm like, I went to bed at night, and the next morning it was like 1,000 or 2,000 views, and it kept climbing and climbing. I was like, I wish I could always make shorts like this.
Wow.
And that one was a micro tutorial too, of how to paint a Christmas landscape scene. With a Christmas tree in a snowy landscape with it, and a reindeer was in the foreground, and it was like a little micro tutorial.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of neat then too. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a whole painting. I don't think you could do on yours. You could make micro tutorials of like how to paint a certain background, or one thing like how to paint an owl or how to paint a cat. You could probably shorten it into a micro tutorial.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of neat.
I don't just make video especially for the short. I always take it from a longer video and then I condense it down. Because it has to be vertical format. So there you have your regular tutorial. It's in horizontal format. So then I have to make sure in my video editing that I make it vertical format, because shorts always have to be in vertical format.
Vertical, yes.
At like a 2 to 3 ratio, or 3 to 4, something like that. On my video editing, I always make sure I do that. And then so I never shoot shorts just for them to be on their own. I always take them from bigger videos.
Okay.
But I had gotten a good response on the galaxy paintings. People were saying, "Oh, I'm going to try that. I like to try that." So I thought this would probably make a good short. And then there's another one that I was going to maybe do the Halloween thing of how to paint a pumpkin or how to paint a black cat and make a short out of those.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's an idea.
one of my earliest shorts last year was the dancing paintbrush. I actually made a little video about doing this abstract painting and called it the dancing paintbrush.
Uh-huh.
And it just painted lines and shapes, abstract thing. And
Uh-huh. Oh, that sounds cute. That sounds cute.
Yeah, just so all my shorts are in this one playlist on my homepage, and I have about 30 or 35 shorts that I've done in the past year.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've got a few, quite a few. I don't know how many I have.
But you don't have any art ones?
No, none of them were artworks. It was just like
going to a restaurant.
Yeah, restaurant. When I took my dog to get groomed.
Oh, my animal ones, they do well.
Yeah, something like that.
But you should make the advice that I gotten from YouTube experts is that your shorts should be relating to the content that's already on your channel. That's why I was making art related shorts.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have like a gazillion channels right now to do these playlists, and I want to start putting stuff on them. So maybe
you can make those, animal shorts for your other ones.
Yeah, on those channels. Move them over. Yeah, because everything I do takes so long that I don't know if I could speed it up and just make it a short like that, or because they have to be so many
not the whole painting, but like a part of your painting, like one part of, like how to paint a moon, or how to paint the cat, or how to paint the pumpkin. Like one part of your painting.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
How to paint the raven.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Speed it up, like you speed it up it makes it's like, I don't know.
I don't know how long a short's supposed to be.
Oh, it should only be 50. I mean, it should only be about 57 seconds because they're going to add 2 seconds onto it. It has to be under a minute, but don't upload something that's 60 seconds because they're going to add 1 or 2 seconds onto it. So make it at the longest 57 seconds.
I see. Okay. Wow. There's so many
put those shorts on your other channels. Put your shorts on those other channels, those restaurant shorts on your other channels. And
yeah.
If you don't feel like you're able to make like art related shorts for your regular channel.
Yeah.
Or you could just look at what I did and maybe give you ideas for something that you can do.
Yeah, some ideas. Okay. I'll check your stuff out there.
Okay. Bye, everybody. We have one person watching. Everybody left.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's time to hit the road then, huh?
Thank you, everybody, for coming by. All the people.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, Mary. And check out Mary's channel. She's Pittsburgh Artist Studio linked, and her channel link is in the top of the description box. She could use a lot of support if you please go over there and check out her channel.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Appreciate it. We'll see ya.